3. Hi, we're One Direction.
That's what makes you beautiful.
The hits.
Radio.
One Direction caught up with me last weekend. We asked for your 1Q for 1D. Every Direction are allowed one question, and we printed them all out. It was like 400 pages long. I took it was like an Argos catalogue full of questions for One Direction, and then one at a time we asked them to the boys, as many as we could in the time we were allowed, and this is what happened. You ready? Part 1 of my chat with One Direction. One Direction are at the Hits Radio. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Whoop, whoop. All right, 1D, 1Q has been going off for the last 7 days.
Okay.
Directioners have been sending us one question each, and we need you to answer them as fast as you can. So we'll start with you, Harry. We'll end with you, Zayn. We'll do one each, and we'll just keep going round, all right?
Okay.
All right, Harry, this one's from Sarah. You guys often say you're making your album sound more mature. What does that mean, and is it true Zayn's going to be rapping?
It's not
I'm
true.
not gonna be
Zayn's rapping.
Why not?
I think
And because I don't rap, and just the lyrics are going to be a bit more grown up.
All right, Emma's been on. What do you consider to be the greatest achievement you've done as One Direction?
I'm going to say winning the Brit Award.
Yep, big.
Michelle, for you, Liam, what's the weirdest rumour you've seen started about you?
Rumour has it, I think the weirdest rumour I've ever seen is that I was dead once on Twitter, twice. Sorry, I answered it wrong.
Manali's been on for you, Zayn. If you had to swap hair with one person in the band, who would you choose?
I would swap with Niall.
We know.
Wait.
Samantha, for you, Harry, what's the one thing that catches your attention on Twitter?
I think when people are just really nice and ask you how you are or something.
Really? Yep. Is it that simple? Yep. More of your questions with One Direction after this. Tell Me a Lie on the Hits Radio.
Can't ever get it right.
One Direction, they're answering your 1Q for 1D. 1D, 1Q. If you're on Twitter, by the way, hashtag is 1D on Takeover UK. Here's some more of what happened when I spoke to One Direction. The next question was for Niall. One from Joyce. Would you rather have no hair on your head or have no hair on your entire body?
No hair on my entire body.
Including eyebrows?
Ooh, no hair on my head.
No hair on your head, really? Maria says, tell us about your first kiss.
It was after school. It was after school, and it was in my garden.
In your front garden?
Back garden, actually.
Back garden, all right.
Back garden.
Kelsey, Liam, what would really put you off a girl?
Something that would really put me off a girl is she's too much in my face.
What do you mean, like pushy or hair?
Like,
He's
it's just,
pressing his face.
yeah.
Zayn, Joanne's been on. What's the number one thing on your bucket list of things to do before you die?
Skydive.
Skydive? What are the chances of this happening soon?
Could do. Could happen for your birthday, couldn't it, Lou?
It's good. A group skydive. All right, Alice, for you, Harry. Yeah. How often do you have your hair cut?
Never. I couldn't even.
The wrong person to ask this question to. Noel's been on. Do you have any lucky charms?
Cereal. Cereal. Cereal.
So,
He's qualified, he's out.
He's Irish.
He's out.
He's out, man.
Megan's been on. Would you ever do, answer this as a band, would you ever do naked calendar for charity for Christmas?
Charity was...
Charity, yeah.
yes.
$1 big.
For the charity.
Louis, you said
go
that without
off.
speaking.
Alexandra's been on. If you could be a hot pepper in Ice Cube, would you be the hot pepper because you're instantly hot, or the Ice Cube because you're instantly cool? Yeah, someone sent that.
Pepper.
Hot.
Pepper Pig.
Go for hot. Amazing questions sent in on 1D, 1Q. Right, the next bit of my interview with One Direction is going to be played out in about half an hour's time. But you need to listen to this part, because this part, they do a big confession of something they did on the way to speak to me that is illegal, and that they will get in a lot of trouble for. I'll tell you in half an hour's time when we hear more with One Direction. Right now, though, everybody sing along! Hashtag on Twitter, 1D on Takeover UK. This is What Makes You Beautiful.
You're insecure.
One of them that just kept coming over and over again was, when did you lose your virginity and where? We are not asking the boys that question. All right, we are not. We are not asking them that question. More with One Direction in 9 minutes' time right here on Takeover UK. Before that, I want to play Usher, Scream, Pitbull Back in Time, and we'll get the update. We'll see how our boys, Team GB, are getting on in the Olympics next. And girls, boys and girls, excuse me.
More hit music next. The Hits Radio.
We've got these guys.
1, 2, 3.
Radio.
I was given the challenge of putting your questions to One Direction last weekend. You sent me them. We had thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. Printed them off. It was like an Argos catalogue. And then I went backstage to the Manchester Arena and gave the boys your questions. And this is what happened. Have you picked a name for the new album? Says Erin.
No, we haven't.
When does this happen? How far down the line?
God knows.
Next few months.
And when do we think this is going to be out?
Can't tell you. End of the year. Towards the end of the year, maybe November-ish time.
Liam, this one's for you actually, so let's jump to Liam from Helena. Liam, it's kind of weird to me that you're afraid of spoons and not knives and forks. What is the story?
You use spoons a lot more when you use a spoon as you would a fork.
It goes a lot more in your mouth.
That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
Yes,
Like a fork.
that is what it is.
Another question that's somewhere here in the massive pile. Are you afraid of sporks?
I'm not sure on them. I don't know where I stand.
Not made my mind up yet.
I mean, it's just an abomination if you ask me.
One for the group of you. Siobhan's been on. Who's going to get married first in One Direction?
Liam.
I'd say, I reckon Zayn would, because Zayn like makes his mind up about things.
Really, once you're set, this is going to happen. Let's get married. Courtney says, what are the best knock-knock jokes you know?
Hula.
Hula who? Wait!
I heard one today at Labyrinth goes, knock knock.
Who's that?
And who's there? He went, Labyrinth, come in.
Take over UK on the Hits Radio. Now playing hit music chosen by you.
Give you this.
I'd like to say I did it.
Me and Louis were quite ruthless.
Popcorn. Chicken.
Louis had some sick ones.
And what car were you in? Were you in a big bus?
Viana.
No, yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
I was watching, I could just see popcorn chicken flying.
One Direction, thank you so much.
you very much.
No worries, thank you.
I've tried playing it cool.